2007 Renault Clio 197 F1. So the F1 was a special edition. They only made 500 of them. They were available in a few colours. And if you check the description, I'll put the numbers on there. But the rarest one was this colour, the liquid yellow, which if you're a quick Renault fan, kind of it's the rules. It has to be your favourite colour, doesn't it? Got it on some of the earlier Clios, on the R26 Meganes. Really is a beautiful colour. You see this proper shine in it. It's a really deep pearl. So the F1s came with this graphite sticker pack, graphite wheels, bigger brakes, the optional sticker pack on the roof, which this car has, the rear wing, I believe upgraded suspension, and then the F1 Recaros, which are in there, which we'll have a proper look at in a minute, along with a few other bits. They were numbered cars. They made 500. This car, which you can see here, so obviously the R27 is the shape. It's number 275 of 500. And then we are believing, and I'll double check the numbers, that liquid yellow is the rarest colour available. Lovely low mileage, this one again, we'll show you that in a second. Start by having a look at the bodywork. If we start on this front driver's wing, you can see lovely and straight. Colour match from panel to panel all the way around the car is really good. It's important with this colour because it is quite a hard colour to match in. But this wing, lovely and straight. The arch itself, nice and sharp all the way around. Obviously plastic front wing, so you don't have any corrosion to worry about. Around the vents, all nice and clean. The sticker pack's nice and tidy. These are the standard graphite wheels. There is a little tiny chip on that little spoke just there. But more importantly, it has proper quality Yokohama tyres on it. As you can see there, they're not your normal cheap ones. Proper tread, perfect for road, and a little bit of track use if that's what you want to do. And then obviously you've got those Brembo calipers there, nice and bright and red. Car could do with a proper detail. We've given it a good clean. It'll get a good polish before the auction, but it could do with a proper detail. Coming down this driver's side, that sill cover and the body kit is lovely and straight all the way along. It's not been rammed up any curbs or anything like that. Rest of the door, got a little bit of dirt there. Rest of the door, lovely and straight. If we look down this side, you can see it's not full of filler. There's no ripples. The body line all the way along is lovely and sharp. Edge of the wing mirror is all nice and tidy. All the plastics are nice. They're not dried out or covered in back to black or anything like that. All good all the way up there. The A-pillar is lovely and straight. Like I say, it's a lovely low mileage car, so you'd expect it to be this tidy. Leading edge of the windscreen is good all the way along. Nice and clean on that sticker pack. And again, it's hard to tell with the sticker pack on the roof, but the roof is lovely and straight. There's no ripples or dents in it. Nice clear glass. It's got the standard tinted windows on the back, but nothing on the front. It has Team Heiko wind deflectors, again, nice condition, but if you don't like them, they're very easy. You just pop them straight off. Coming down this side, all nice and straight. Lovely and clean. There is a tiny little chip, if we're going to be really picky, in the plastic trim on the edge of the door, just where it's been open on something at some point, but again, that's me being very, very picky. This rear quarter's lovely and straight. There's no sign of any corrosion on that rear arch or anything like that. Lovely and tidy on the wheel, again, matching Yokohama tyre. In the filler clap, it's all nice and tidy as well. Coming up this pillar's all good, all the way along the top here. Lovely and clean all the way along. Again, you can have another look up that side to see how straight it is. Coming around on the back, both rear tail lights, nice and bright, nice and clear. No sign of any cracks or any moisture in those. Exhausts sit lovely and straight. Those stainless tips are nice and clean as well. Rear diffuser's all good. Again, it's plastic, it's not dried out or cracked or anything like that. Nice and clean on the rear bumper. Sticker pack's all nice and tidy. This rear tailgate's lovely and straight as well. And again, this one has the central lock in which the button actually works. You press the button anywhere around, as long as you've got the key near you, that works. I mean, we've had a few Clios in before, they very rarely work. The F1's got this large spoiler on the back. This one has got some crazing in the paint, which you can just see there at once taken off and refinished. Underside's lovely. Don't know if it's the angle or the way it's dried out in the sun, but that has crazed. It seems to have only done it on the spoiler, but it's worth pointing it out. Looking up this passenger side again, lovely and straight. Our body line's nice and crisp all the way up. Lovely and clean on this rear arch, no sign of any corrosion at all. A little bit of paint flaking off on the wheel just there. Normally from using acid wheel cleaner or something like that. Again, another good Yokohama tyre. We've got 4 matching Yokohamas all the way around. This sill cover along here, lovely and straight. Again, it's not been rammed up any curbs or anything like that. No sign of any marks or anything there. little bit of dirt there, we'll ignore that. And again, the panel gaps on this side, lovely and straight all the way down. Coming up along the roof, and again along that pillar, all good. Around the windows are nice and tidy. Again, it's pretty much a new car by our standards, so we're being particularly picky with it. Again, plastic front arches, lovely and clean. And another good wheel and tyre. Round on the front, the headlights are nice and clear. They don't need polished or anything like that. All the lower half of this valance is nice and straight. It's not been rammed up any curves or anything like that. Bonnet, nice and straight again. And more importantly, you can see colour matches right all the way across. Going around onto the interior. So this, again, the F1's got these Recaro seats, which are actually folding forward so you can get into the back. The back seats look like they've hardly been used at all. There's no sign of anywhere at all. No sign of anywhere on the plastics or on the sides. Seat belts are this sort of silvery colour, so they would show dirt really easy, but they're lovely and tidy. And the headlining again, lovely and clean in the back, going all the way through the front. Nice and tidy. There's no dirt on any of the sun visors or anything like that. And then on these Recaros, which I have to say are particularly comfortable. There's no real sign of any wear. There's a tiny little bit of shininess on that leading edge of the bolster there. And it has popped out of the trim on the back here, so that one's fed back in. We'll probably have a look at that, but presume it's not been done. Carpet set's nice and dark. Spec on this one, we've got cruise control, steering wheel buttons, radio controls. It still has the standard stereo. I know the temptation is normally to slick a newer one in, but this is on the standard Renault stereo. And it does have aircon. The steering wheel, they have this centre section. The stitching has sort of peeled away a little bit on there. And there is a mark there where it's been caught with a ring or something. At some point, we'll check the mileage once we get it started up. Moving around the back. Actually a surprisingly big boot for such a small car. Nice and deep. Carpet set's lovely and clean. We've got the Renault Care Pat there. Have a look under that carpet. Excuse the dodgy camera work for a second. Again, lovely and clean in there. No sign of any trapped moisture or anything like that. The original toolkit all still in place. And then passenger side, lovely clean door card. The door shuts are nice and straight on both sides. Passenger seat in lovely condition. There's no sign of any wear at all on that one. Really, really good all the way around. Dash top and everything really good. We'll pull that bonnet and have a look under there as we go around. We'll go the long way around. We'll give Charlie a chance to get it open for us. Oh, just in time, we got it. So 2 litre, naturally aspirated, 197 brake. If you haven't driven one of these, go and drive one. They drive spectacularly. It does appear to have a power flex bush on the engine mount as well, so a little bit of an upgrade there, but we'll check what's been done to it. We'll detail that in the description. It does seem to have a K-Tech Racing intake as well, and again, if you know these cars, K-Tech is the people to speak to. Inner wings and everything lovely and clean and tidy. We'll get it started up. It was driven to us this one as well. Always a good sign. Nice and quiet in there. We'll go around the back, have a little listen to the exhaust. Charlie will give it a little bleb for us. Not going to rev its nuts off because it is cold. There we go. Have a little look on the dash. Any sign of any warning lights? Got a handbrake light on. And then we've done this one's nice low mileage, 40,622 miles. So there you have it, 2007 Renault Clio 197 F1. If you've got any questions, please get in touch. Of course, you can come and have a look at the cars in person. If you can't get to them, again, give us a shout. We can do video calls or whatever you might need. Check the description. We'll detail service history, what we know about the car, all that sort of stuff. Any other questions, please get in touch. Thank you.